how are ya? I am putting together this video so that for anybody who wants a quick reference, doesn't like to access Facebook as much as some other people, they have an understanding of how to unbox your premium starter kit, which is awesome. Okay, so you guys have all signed up, you become wholesale members. So when you become a wholesale member, that means that you will get 24% off of all your purchases going forward, which is amazing. Anything that you want to get from Young Living. And obviously by now that you receive this in the mail, this is what the box looks like, and you will come with a diffuser of your choice, which in the background you can see I have my Desert Mist. It's actually on the flicker one, which looks like a candle, which I love. You receive these, but along with that, you've also received the catalog, which shows you all the products that they actually sell, which is pretty amazing. Obviously, they started off as essential oils like 24 years ago, and then they realized how beneficial the oils are, so they started making other products. Okay, so open up your box. You have this, you slip the sleeve off. Then you have this lovely little white box that you open up, okay? Looks like this. Take it out. Now, there are two layers to this. It's super important. So the first one has these 10 essential oils, okay? And then when you lift this up underneath, you will find that there are additionally one more favorite oil, Stress Away, which everybody needs. We'll talk about that. There is 2 packets of Ninjuxa Red, which are their antioxidant drinks, which are amazing, and I'll go over that in a second. And the Thieves, a sample of the Thieves Cleaner, which I clean my entire house with. They also give you some other little card information and little bottles. So when you want to share them with your friends and family, you can do that. Okay, so let's go into detail about what's going on here. So remember, you can use essential oils 3 ways. You can diffuse it behind me. You can put on yourself topically. So you would drop drops in your hand. You can smell them. Rub it on the back of your neck, your temples, your feet. If you don't like the smell of an oil, you can always put on your feet, because remember, your feet have the most pores in your body, okay? And it absorbs, and within 20 minutes, it's gone through the essential oil has gone throughout your whole body, okay? So it's super important to remember that. And the last way is ingestion. Now, the reason why I talk about ingestion is that Young Living, because their seed to sale promise, which I went over with all you guys, and obviously you can Google it, you can always ask me more questions. I know that from the beginning, when they plant that seed, all the way until they distill it, until they put it in these little bottles, there's no chemicals or anything in it. So I know that they're good for myself and my family to ingest. And that is the third way that you do it. So we will go over that in more detail. Okay, now upon those lines, they made this easy for you. So the top row, everything in here has a white label. The white label means vitality. So vitality means you can consume it. So not only can you diffuse it in the air, you can put it on your body, but these little guys, you can actually put into your water. You can put them into vegetable gel, little capsules, and you can ingest them. You can cook with them, which plenty of people do, and you can bake with them. So really anything you would ever think about putting in your body, you can do. So they made it easy. So anything white label, vitality, okay? All right, so let's go through them all. So lemon. So lemon is actually distilled from the rind. So it is very, very concentrated. Sorry, this is a very sticky little box. It's delicious. And one of the best ways to use lemon, again, vitality line, okay, is to put it in your water every day. Now, you can put it in warm water first thing in the morning, or you can put it in your water throughout the course of the day to help like detox your body throughout the course of the day and give it a nice little flavor, okay? Lemon is also super helpful for when you have, you go to like a store, like a TJ Maxx or something like that, and they have those really gummy labels that are on your, like a frame or something like that in the glass. And it's so hard to get off. If you take a couple drops of lemon, rub it right on there, give it a couple, like a minute or two, and then wipe it right off, the sticky stuff is gone. So lemon, goodbye sticky stuff, okay? It is also one of my favorite oils to put in a trio, which I call the allergy trio. Which really helps with like sinus stuff for me personally. Okay, and I'll go into that a little bit later. The next one, again, vitality line, is Copahiba. Okay, now Copahiba, again, you can ingest. I take it every day. I drop it underneath my tongue. It is very, very good for your structural system and for your respiratory system, okay? I also sometimes will just drop it into a glass of tea every day. It's kind of referred to, it's very relaxing, but it's also very good for your structural system, as I said. But what I love about it is that it's a booster to a lot of other oils. So what you can do is you can add this to kind of make it a little bit stronger. And that's what a lot of people do. Again, vitality line, okay? one of those things that you should just consume every day. One of the easiest suggestions I can make to you is grab your Ninjextra Red. They have the little quick zip tap off here, okay? Pour it in a glass, put a drop of Copahiba in it every day and just drink it up. Now, if it's too sweet for you, I would say add some seltzer, or you could add regular water to it and drink it, because this is super awesome. But anyway, one of the best ways to use Copahiba for me, okay? Again, Vitality line, so you can consume this. You can also mix this in your diffuser with other oils if you love the smell of it, and you can also rub it on the back of your neck. Okay, next, again, Vitality. Digize. Digize is anything digestive and anything belly related, okay? Again, it is a Vitality line, white label. This is something you do not ever leave home without. It is like your favorite travel companion. This and this other one, Thieves, that I'll talk about in a minute. Amazing. It does smell a little bit because it has ginger and fennel in it. So if you love those smells, you're going to love Up On It. It's no big deal. They're not my favorite smells. So for me personally, if I'm going to ingest this, I'm actually going to drop it into veggie capsules. And probably put 2 drops into a vegetable capsule, a little bit of olive oil in it, and then I'm just going to shoot it down my, and just drink it. And it's going to go into my abdomen. It makes me feel better. The best thing I would say for this is you just take it out and you rub it all over your abdomen and like your lower intestine like that. It does all things belly. It does all things intestines. So we can leave it at that. It is a great thing to have when you travel, because we all know that our digestion's a little off. Actually, when I travel, what I do is 30 minutes before I eat, I actually take a capsule of this to help with digestion, just to keep things moving, okay? Or if you're having any issues when you, from dehydration while you're traveling, when like the lower colon area. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. It is amazing. It does a little bit stinky, but this is a must. You must use it all the time, especially if you have little kiddos with belly stuff. Rub it on their bellies, okay? All right. Next, Thieves. So Thieves was actually my, I refer to it as, everyone has like a starter oil. And so because I do have very severe asthma, Thieves, again, Vitality line, so you can consume this, was the one that actually was that I started using to boost my immune system. Thieves is antibacterial. It is antimicrobial, okay? I clean my house with a Thieves cleaner. I brush my teeth with their toothpaste. I use their hand soap. They have a laundry detergent. They have a dishwasher soap, which we use. I do it because I know that it's doing a great job. It's cleaning. There is none of the other garbage that potentially is out there and all the chemicals out there. And I also know it's immune boosting. So it's like a win-win altogether. I use Thieves pretty regularly. So what I do is I put Thieves on my feet every single morning. It helps boost my immune system and keeps my body strong to get through all the cooties. Obviously, the winter months can be very challenging. So, and the kids bring home a lot of germs. So this one is a must. When I travel, same thing. I put on the bottom of my feet. I rub it on the back of my neck. I will put on my hands. I turn it into like a hand sanitizer. Sometimes I'll rub it at the very tip of my nose, so I'm just not getting all the germs from the people coughing behind me. Love this stuff. It smells like cinnamon. It's amazing. It has cloves in it. It is so good for you. I love everything Thieves. That's really like everything Thieves, baby. Again, white label, so can ingest it. It smells amazing when you diffuse it as well. I will do that and people are like, oh, it smells like lovely in here. It has a nice like kind of warm aroma to it. All right. So the last one that's in the white bottles that comes is peppermint. Now, everyone pretty much knows what peppermint is. It is, sorry. This little guy's being stubborn. Okay, anyway, peppermint, Vitality line. I'm not gonna, see it's right there, okay? Vitality line as well. It is, I say like all things, some things belly, some things headache, and some things palate cleanser, okay? So, one of my favorite couple ways of using peppermint, again, it is Vitality line, white label, so you can ingest it. So I will put it in hot water, so it just tastes like a peppermint tea if anyone's ever had it. And peppermint is very settling for the stomach. A little bit different than the Digize, but this one is just overall settling. Some people will keep it with them just to like drink, like almost like after dinner, just to settle their stomachs. 2, one of my favorite ways to use it is actually just like a palate cleanser. So I will take a drop, put it right on the top of my tongue or on the roof of my mouth, boom, changes it. It's like a gigantic Altoid, because again, of course, Altoids they're having like peppermint essential oil in them. This is just like a big blast of peppermint, gets rid of like the taste in your mouth, changes your whole taste. You can also make sprays with them, so you could take peppermint oil, put it in a spray bottle, and then you can add bottled water and a little bit, if you want, of like stevia or something like that, just to make it sweet. And it's kind of just, it's like a nice little mouth spray, kind of hydrates your mouth. People love peppermint for headaches and migraines. You take it and you actually rub it on your temples, and you can rub it on the roof of your mouth. And then if you're trying to penetrate it more, you can actually take the Copahiba, which I said was a booster, rub it like this, and you can even rub it with like with an ice cube to help penetrate. So that's really good along the sinus line. Now, it is considered a hot oil, which means that it can be a little bit tingly. So if you put it on yourself directly and you feel like it's burning a little bit, it's not hurting you, it's just absorbing into your system really fast. So all you have to do is get a carrier oil, which I'll go into more detail on later, and rub it onto yourself. And if you don't have a carrier oil, like I always use fractionated coconut oil. One of the reasons why I love it is because it's not greasy, so it's not gonna get on my clothes. But if you're in a pinch, you can use olive oil. It's not a big deal, okay? So those are some of my favorite ways of using peppermint. Now, on to the next. So these ones are the blue on the second here, all right? So the first one is called Panaway. So Panaway is kind of all things pain away, okay? It's in the blue bottle right here. This is just what it says. So Panaway, pain away. It does not have a white label. Do not ingest this. Some people do love to diffuse it. It has a lot of menthol in it and a lot of eucalyptus. It might be too strong for diffusing. So I actually just throw this in my gym bag. It kind of goes with me. It's going on the plane with me for like neck and muscle aches. Your feet hurt from taking a long walk. You were in high heels for too long. Your kids have leg cramps because they're growing too fast. You have a shoulder pain because you went to the gym. Doesn't matter. Just like you have pain all over your body. You have like stiffness in your hands. Put some Panaway in your hands. Let it sit for like 5 or 10 minutes and you'll watch to see the swelling decrease. So it helps with inflammation that way. Just remember, this is strong and you'll be able to smell it. If you do, you want to make sure not to touch like your eyes or go to the bathroom or anything without washing your hands, because it is strong. It definitely would burn a little bit. Again, not going to hurt you. It's just going to feel a little strong. Okay. Now, the next one is Raven right here. Red bottle. Again, not Vitality, so do not ingest this, but Raven is amazing in a diffuser, like this, okay? It smells amazing. It is really, really good for when you have a cough or a cold. I kind of think about it like you would use a Vicks Vapor Rub. So I will rub it on myself, the kids, everyone in their families. So like chest, back of neck, and obviously back where your shoulders are. I will also put on my feet. Again, I will do like a combo of Raven and Thieves on my feet to want to boost my immune system, but then also to help like fight off the infection for me and make me feel better. So I always put things on my feet. If I'm not feeling well, I will add Raven to it. Another fun thing for Raven is you can actually take 2 or 3 drops and drop it into your shower, and has like that, just like it has that like steam eucalyptus smell to it, and it opens up your lungs. So that's always a good one too. Okay. Next one, middle, Citrus Fresh. It's a little orange bottle. Again, this one does not have a Vitality label, but I will tell you that you can actually buy it in Vitality. They just don't include it. So just to specify for everybody, this one, okay, you can buy Vitality and you can also buy the standard size. When you go on and you look, if you really love an oil, like let's say you really, really love lemon, which I do, and we get a lot of it in our house, okay? This is a 5 milliliter bottle. It's Vitality. This is what comes to you in the mail. If you decide that you love lemon and you want to buy the 15 milliliter bottle, it is going to come with a yellow label, okay? Let's see if I can grab mine. Like this, okay? It's big, it's 15 milliliters. It is, 3 times the size of the one you got in the mail. It does not have a Vitality label on it, but you know you can consume this because you are like, that 1, you can consume lemon, but 2, because it came with a Vitality label. Have any questions about this, like just always ask me, but I want people to understand that sometimes you can, like if you love an oil and it is in the Vitality collection, a lot of times it actually does come in a larger bottle. It just will not have the label. So it comes like that. Okay. So sorry to confuse. Citrus Fresh, again, 15 milliliters. It actually does come in a Vitality bottle, which means you would buy another 5 milliliter bottle. Or again, if you really, really love it, you can order it in a 15 ml. So some of my favorite ways for using Citrus Fresh. I love putting the diffuser. It just smells great. And I think most people love citrus smells. It wakes them up. They feel great. They feel amazing. Okay. The other thing that I use for this is I use wool dryer balls because I got rid of dryer sheets a long time ago because they are bad for you. Okay. Yucky. Chemicals. Blah. Do a little research on that. Wool dryer balls. You can grab them on Amazon. Okay. I take 2 drops in the last 10 minutes of the cycle, or just let the cycle finish, because everyone's like, what do you mean you go down there like last 10 minutes? So I I take two, like the cycle finishes, and I go down there, I take my dryer balls, and then I add 2 or 3 drops of Citrus Fresh. And you can do this with any oil you like, but I love it for this. And you let it run for 10 more minutes. It makes the entire load of laundry smell amazing. Okay, so huge fan of that. All right, the next one, red bottle, frankincense. So frankincense is referred to the king of all oils, okay? And kind of, it has, in theory, over 10,000 uses for it. But I'm gonna break it down to a couple really easy ones for you, okay? Not vitality, so do not consume. But the cool things about this is it's extremely good for your skin, and Lord knows we all need that. So every day, I actually add frankincense to a serum that I make, and I put it all over my face and all over my chest, helping anything to fight off the age, wrinkles, and stuff like that. So awesome. It is also very, very grounding. A lot of people will use it in meditation. It's something where they feel very relaxed. It brings them down, kind of grounds them to the ground. There's really great combos, which I had sent you in your little starter package. You can see, and frankincense is one of them. If you're looking for that just kind of like chill out grounding effect, that is, frankincense is amazing for it. So slap it on your face, your chest, your arms, wherever you know. Frankincense is amazing for your skin, but it's also extremely grounding. So just keep that in mind, okay? And can be diffused. It smells really, really good. I have a friend who loves it so much she wears it as perfume. And any of these can essentially be worn like perfume. People ask me all the time, like, what are you wearing? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I probably have like 4 or 5 different oils on. Okay, this is the second to last one, which most people know is called lavender. Okay, now, lavender again falls into that category. The bottle they give you is a little purple bottle, 5 milliliter. It actually is a consumable, okay? So that means it's part of the Vitality Collection. So if you went onto the website, you'd be able to find a 5 milliliter Vitality lavender, which is awesome because you need to make yourself some lavender lemonade. Go into Pinterest and Google it. It is amazing. It tastes awesome. If you want to have it lemonade for the kids, if you want to add a little shot of something else for the adults, totally cool. But lavender is amazing, okay? Now, most of us think of lavender as being very relaxing, which it is. So you can drop a couple drops on your pillow. You can rub it before you go to bed. You can rub it in the back of your neck. One of my favorite ways to use it is every night before I go to bed, I take lavender and cedarwood, which is another oil, which is very, like, for me, it's kind of almost like a melatonin, like a sleepy drug. I rub those on my hands, then I rub them on my feet, and I'll tell you within like 10 minutes, I'm like out cold. Okay, and it's for a great night's sleep. So for me, I love that combo. Cedarwood is not included in there, but I just kind of want to throw it in because it's an awesome oil. Okay, so lavender. The other really cool thing about lavender is there was a study done in Japan in 1990 where they diffused lavender in a classroom while they were giving an exam for half the kids and didn't do the other half of the kids. Now the kids with the lavender actually did significantly better. And what's interesting about that is when you think about lavender, you think about it like calming you down. But what oils do, and this because of where they are in your brain, is that lavender allows you, yes, to calm down. So it lets you kind of like refocus all the crazies that's going out here, refocus it all the way in. So if your body needs to sleep, it kind of shuts down and allows you to fall asleep. That's what happens. But that being said, if you're kind of like running around like a crazy person or like your kids are trying to study, you can drop lavender into the diffuser and have it sit next to them or have them actually like drop in their hands and smell it. And you will notice what will happen is all the kind of crazy around, and there's great combos, I will say, like I will add lavender as well, can be brought in so then they're able to study. So that's why it actually works, because it actually kind of takes all the crazy out from around you and brings it all back in. Okay, so those are the top 10 that come on the bottom, on the top of the kit. Then, as I said, you got to open it up because you don't want to miss out. Okay, so first things, stress away. So the cool thing, again, do not consume this because it doesn't have a Vitality one, but this is exactly what it says it's going to do. It has a hint of vanilla, it has a hint of lime. It is amazing. It smells amazing. You can wear it as a perfume, and let's be clear, it actually does exactly what it says. It kind of like it takes stress away, okay? So just use it. You'll love it. It's amazing. You can diffuse it. I add it to different blends. It's just very relaxing. Love, love, love. And the cool thing about Young Living is when you're looking for something, it's very obvious. So this one says stress away. Okay, stress away. They have ones, like they have all different names, like Deep Relief would be for your pain in muscles. Breathe Again would be for breathing better. So it's all very self-explanatory, which is super helpful, okay? Diffuse this, add it to your, like wear it like a perfume. My favorite way for this is actually to take it and rub it and put it. I'm a big fan of actually putting on myself topically and smelling it because it changes everything in me. And remember, your limbic system is very, very close to where like your smells are. So you have like memories and feelings and things that you smell. So remember, like you'll smell something in someone's house, remind you of being at your grandmother's house when you're younger. This is the same concept. They don't really understand a lot about it, but it does work. And that's why the oils can help to relax people, to help like minimize anxiety, to get people to focus. That's why they work. And that's why we all love them so much, because they're plant-based little goodies of goodies. Okay, now, before I let you guys go, I want to tell you a couple other things. When down there, you're going to get 2 samples of Ninjexa Red, okay? And I mentioned this a little bit before, saying how you could drop Copahiba into it every day. This little thing is 2 ounces, okay? It has equivalent of 1,400 blueberries in 2 ounces. Let me tell you right now, that is amazing. I'm a pretty good eater. We all try to, we're all trying to do really well, but there's no way that I would ever be able to consume that many blueberries in a day. So this guarantees me and in my family that everyone is going to get some like a power blast of antioxidants. Everyone in my family drinks this every day. We actually buy big glass bottles of it. Everyone has 2 ounces, like almost like a shot glass, down the hatch, call it a day. I love mixing it with like seltzer or water and adding some different essential oils to it and drinking it for a period of time because I find it to be very hydrating. I love this stuff. My middle daughter likes to sneak these all the time, so she's probably having more than her 2 ounces a day, but I mean, how am I going to fight her, because they're amazing. So if you're looking to try to like shove some nutrients into your kid's life or to your own life because you don't like eating like, 1,600 blueberries or like 15,000 bushels of kale, then check these out, okay? These are amazing. Super, super good for you. Remember, free radicals in your body are what ages us and makes our body kind of break down. And so the more antioxidants we can put in, the more we fight against the free radicals. So it's like it's a little war that we're doing. But I figure the external environment, there's so many things I can't control, but I can control what I'm putting on and in my body. And that's the cool thing about this. So drink this, pop these 2 babies in the refrigerator, drink them up. They're so good for you. Trust me. Okay, then lastly, is my favorite cleaner in the whole world. Yay! This is Thieves, okay? And as I mentioned to you, Thieves was the first oil that I ever started using. The Thieves cleaner smells amazing, okay? So this is a sample. You can take, what I would do is I'd take half of this and put it into like a little Tupperware, a little glass dish and save it. Then you're gonna take the other half and you're gonna put it into a glass bottle. Oh, where's my glass bottle? Oops, I don't know. Into a glass bottle, and you're going to add, like, if you get a big bottle of the cleaner, it's a capful, okay? So you have to understand that 1 capful in a bottle of cleaner that's this big, okay? So this is the cleaner that I have in the house. It actually has a slightly different bottle cover now, but because they last forever, this 1 capful, okay, you take that and then you drop it into a 16-ounce glass bottle, or you want to use medical grade plastic so it doesn't absorb, because the oils like to absorb the plastic and they make it swell because that's how pure they are. Drop it in there, fill it up with water, and clean your whole house for it. I will send you a bunch of information about how to dilute it. You can make tile cleaners with it. You can scrub your floors with it. You can wash your windows with it. You can do everything. The coolest thing is you can just, like, when your kids were little, or like you have kids who are little and you want to clean while they're eating because they're gross, you can do that. You can just clean right around them because this is good for them. It's immune boosting. It's not going to hurt them, which is awesome. So removing all this stuff from my house, like all the chemicals in my house, and using Thieves to clean it, my breathing got significantly better because I'm removing the chemicals and all the things in my house that's all closed down. That's amazing. So you got to clean your house with this stuff. So try it. It is amaze balls. Okay. All right. Now, lastly, before I let you guys all go, they give you a couple little, so they give you these little drams, which means that if someone you know is loving up on your oils and you want to give them a sample, don't give them too many. Give them like a drop or 2 in here and let them smell it. It's amazing if you want to share that with people. And they give you some other literature. So that is pretty much the unboxing of the starter kit. There's a lot of other information, but I wanted to kind of walk it through with you guys. If you do have any more questions, obviously you know how to get a hold of me. You can text me, you can email me, you can Marco Polo me, which is my favorite app to communicate with everybody because you get a little face-to-face action. So I hope that was super helpful. I'm so excited for you guys to start your oily journey, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Okay, bye.